Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Senpai Jake back at it again with yet another awesome video here in Skyrim Anniversary Edition. In this video, I'm going to show you the coolest mod that I've ever seen in my entire time playing Skyrim, ever since Special Edition came out and we got mods on console. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to download this one. This is a fantastic mod with a whole bunch of different possibilities and capabilities and customization. Stay tuned for the whole mod list and all of that mess. Let's get on into the video. Okay, this is what the normal field of view looks like for one of these axes. Look how big the axe is. Look how much of the screen it takes up. I'm going to go on ahead and kill these guys. I don't know what's wrong with this mod, but it's not allowing me to get the actual FOV here. I don't know if it's, like, I don't have it activated at all. So, that is how big a normal axe is in your hand. This is how big your fists are with no weapons, with the normal field of view and stuff like that. So this is what everything looks like. And now let's switch to the modded version. Now we have what the actual FOV looks like here in the modded version. You can see I'm cocked over to the side. I can shoot my bow and arrow. This is actually two mods that you have to make this work properly. And then you can see here whenever I take out my dual wielded weapons here, my two weapons that I have, I get centered, and this is all customizable, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. You can go through here. Well, first we have to do this test. You can see how small the Daedric axe is and how far away it looks, and you can see so much more throughout this entire thing. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this really quickly. So what you're going to do is come over here, push B or whatever, open this little menu, go to Magic, and come down here to Powers. You're going to see Power of Self Vision. You're going to equip it and then hit both bumpers, and it'll open up this menu. So, available third-person camera options. Idle, when your weapons are sheathed. Melee, when you have swords, axes, maces, daggers equipped. Ranged, when your bow or spells are equipped. The zoom is the minimum and maximum zooming limits. And then the field of view similar to zoom. The default is going to restore all of the defaults. And note, after changing settings, draw and sheath your weapon to update the camera. Okay, so what I do here, you come in here and you can see the alignments. I'll show you what it looks like right now whenever we go into idle. So you can see I am centered in the screen right now. I'm right in the middle. Now if we activate this, go idle, and put our alignment to far left, and go to done. Now we can unsheath and sheath our weapons. Change it, and you can see I'm off to the side. The camera's kind of warped, and I am no longer in the center of it. So that's pretty much the way that it works, like that. Now we're going to go back into it and change that back, because centered is the best for idled, I believe. And then you can even change heights. So let's see what very high looks like on the melee setting. We'll go in here, open up our melee, and come back here. So this is what high looks like on a melee setting right here. Let's go in here and we will go back to melee. Hot, go very low. Done. Sheath our weapon, unsheath our weapon, and see what that looks like. So it looks more like a right behind the guy kind of a situation. So you can see all of the different settings. You can play around with these once you have figured all of your stuff out. But the coolest one by far is this FOV slider right here. So that I just put it on 50 right there, and you'll see when I sheath my weapons, and it does help. See, you may not be able to see, my weapons are very small, but I can't see very much at all. So the weapons are super small on the screen, but I cannot see, I can't hardly see anything. When we come back in here and go back to FOV, we can come back up and put it at 80, which is normal Skyrim limit. So we sheath, unsheath, still not normal, still not reset. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now, it has updated. This is what normal Skyrim is going to look like. The weapons are a little bit smaller, but still not your best FOV in my opinion. So let's go crank this thing up to 100 FOV. Click it on zoom, maximum. Actually, don't mess with zoom. I have not found any success with messing with zoom. Sheath, unsheath our weapons. You can just see how much you could. Well, did it change? You could just see how much more you can see, and it is much better. Now, if you are having trouble getting this stuff to change or getting it to load like I was, you can always fast travel, and it may or may not fix it. I just found that sometimes it wouldn't update or change, and I would have to fast travel to another location, and it would usually fix it. And if it doesn't fix it, you can just refresh the game. This is a very, very cool mod. I'm in love with it. It changes the entire look and feel of the game, and I mean, see there, it changed. It widened the field of view quite a bit there, and I just couldn't be happier with it. We've got it. That is just, it's crazy. Melee. We're gonna go normal. We're gonna go normal on the height here and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's much better. So I want to see if it is going to change back to the default whenever we do this. Defaults. I want to go back to the default. Yes, I'm done. And just for good measure, I'm going to go on ahead and fast travel again. Now I have had a pretty hard time getting it to, okay, this is what normal Skyrim looks like right here. You can see the weapons are zoomed in. It's all zoomed in so much. It's just insane the difference that you get with this mod, and honestly, I've never seen anything like it. It's awesome. I don't know. Definitely go try it out for yourselves. Now I will show you the mod names. You do have to have 2 mods because with the offsetting of the ranged skills and the weapons and stuff, it has something to do with hit detection. So you have to get the proper aiming mod fixed to your guy here, and that is going to be these 2 top mods right here. And if you want the colorful map and the Oblivion style HUD, which is the stamina, magicka, and health all on the left hand bottom hand screen, you can get these 2 sky HUDs. They're just here. Might as well talk about them. So the dynamic camera is what I have, and it pretty much does all of that stuff. It gives you the power of vision, power of self vision, and you can do all of that stuff that I just showed you. And then this proper aiming helps with the crosshair aiming with bows and spells. The projectile should go towards the crosshair and not miss the crosshair that it's aimed at. This is mainly intended with users customize their 3rd-person camera. So that's pretty much just always have this at the bottom of the load order. Okay, so definitely have this at the bottom of your load order. I have it at the top of my load order. So, okay, let's see now that I've put this at the bottom of my load order. Let's see if this is going to be very accurate. So, that seems pretty accurate. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Definitely accurate at this point. I mean, we are absolutely destroying. I think that was, try to hit a moving target here. Nazim has to die. I'm after Nazim. I want Nazim dead, and then we can move on. Well, okay, so it's kind of weird when you're not standing still. Definitely weird when you're not standing still. So let's go out here and grab Nazim real quick. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Anyway, that is pretty much all we've got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you will all like the video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome Skyrim content like this, especially on the Anniversary Edition. This is the best mod that I've seen. It's really, really awesome. I mean, I've always wanted to change the camera and the field of view in Skyrim, and this has helped me do that. I really love it. It's just a fantastic mod all around, and I do recommend you guys get it if you're into mods, that is. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, thank you for your time.